Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. This video is going to be about what I've been doing today. Because it's raining, I've not been able to go out and do my usual job, which is canvassing, marketing, etc. So I've spent today listing things on eBay, and I'm just going to go through some of the different things that I've actually been listing, and to try and encourage you to do the same. If you've seen my channel, you know that I talk about making money, ways of improving your life, and obviously getting on. And obviously, one of the easiest ways to improve your life is obviously to earn more money. So today, I've been putting a lot of things that are in my house that I've bought to sell and that I've not had time to do. I've actually started sticking it on eBay. I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I've been putting on there. So there ain't no links to this. You can't go anywhere and buy these. I don't do that for this reason. These are some earrings that we've been putting on there, me and my wife. Put those on there today. We've been putting some purses on there. Yeah, purses. That's a brand new one. That's a used one that the wife don't like no more, and she told me to sell it. Got another one here. This is a new one. Nice new purse. All these things, you just got, if they're in your house and you bought them to sell, you're not going to sell them unless you get them on there. This is what my wife keeps telling me. She keeps saying to me, you got all that stuff in there and you got to start selling it. So she won the battle today. I've started putting a few more bits on there. That's a lovely purse, that is. Yeah, that's a lovely present for her indoors. A lovely bit of diamante on there, look. Oh, that's lovely, that is. That diamante is reflected in the price, though. That's a bit pricey, that one. There's that one there. What else have I got here? Got some lovely bags. All these things, they all sell, yeah? If you list it properly on eBay, all these things sell. And especially coming up till Christmas, if you don't start putting this stuff on here now, if you can't sell it now, you'll never sell it. I've got some lovely these are little candle melts for putting your little melts, your little perfumes in the top. Makes her indoors smell beautiful. This another little one here, look. Yeah. This is all stuff that I've sourced online. And I bought like these things here. I bought them for I think I paid £2.50 for these. Yeah, but you buy the little melt separately. So what I'm doing is I'm putting that with that, sticking that on there, and calling it £7 on eBay. So you're only making a couple of quid on it, but it's all money. It's all money. Yeah, nice little satchel. If you're going in the jungle and you don't want anybody to see you, yeah, all this sort of stuff. What else have I got here? I've got loads of stuff here. More bags. More bags I've been putting on there today. Again, I get these for I think this one I paid about £6 for that. You whack it on eBay, 12 quid. It's going to cost you about £3 to post it, but you're still nicking £3 profit on it. It's not a lot. And like I say, this isn't how I make my main source of income, but it's all extra money for Christmas. Because what me and my wife done in the summer, we were over the market selling all this. So obviously you haven't got the postage, because when you're selling on eBay, the biggest killer with eBay is the posting this stuff out. I mean, with this, if you do it through like a courier, you pay about, I think on this size about £3.50. But you start, you don't even think about using Royal Mail. So they're just fortunes. Unless you've got an actual deal with them, unless you're sending loads of stuff out, you don't want to be using Royal Mail. But yeah, I ain't got loads. I just thought I'd give you a little idea of what I've been doing today. Earrings. If you're going to do eBay, and this video is steering more towards eBay as I'm talking about it. Obviously, you've got to think about postage. If you can think of something that you can manufacture and that's light and you can sell it on eBay, you're onto a winner. Um, Things like people that make like picture frames. I've been looking at that recently. Just an idea. A lot of it with me though is having the time to do it. I think sometimes it's easy just to buy something and to sell it. I was watching a guy earlier on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, and he was saying that he sources a lot of his stuff from there's one called Alibaba, you've got AliExpress. And if you're buying the little items, you're buying like these little pendant necklaces, you can buy like 20, you might be able to buy like 20 for like $20. And on eBay, they're like, you might be able to sell them for like £3. And you you obviously can buy them from abroad still, buy the single items. But what this guy was saying made a lot of sense. And what he was saying is a lot of people, they want to buy it and they want it now, so they don't want to have to wait 2 weeks for it to come from China. So they'll pay a bit more of a premium to obviously have it posted from the UK. So that's something I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to, I've got a bit of time now. I'm going to start spending a bit more time on eBay, because you can earn money on eBay. People moan about eBay fees and they moan about selling on Amazon. And I'm telling you what, that's the way you got to go. If you want to make money, you ain't gonna get rich overnight, but you can earn money online. I've done it. I've always sold on eBay, and I've always earned good money from it. Think about what you got in your house that you don't need no more. Obviously Christmas is coming. At the time of making this, we're like, I think it's about 20th of November. So obviously money's starting to get a little bit tight. And, for a lot of people, Christmas is it's a happy time, but it's also a time when obviously you want to start, you need money. And my wife said to me today, let's start putting some stuff online. It's something that I've always wanted to do anyway, sell more online. But I think, like a lot of people, when you're busy doing your full-time job, it's only when you've got a bit of spare time that all of a sudden you start thinking, oh, perhaps I'll start putting a few bits online. I think with eBay, it's something you've got to build. You've got to build over a period of time. I mentioned in another one of my videos about how I met a guy once, and he said it took him 2 or 3 years to build a store on eBay, because he was adding things daily. He'd go to a wholesalers and buy like, I don't know, 200 say of an item, and then he'd do his listing, and then he would list 200 available. But obviously you need to have the money to be able to buy the stuff in bulk and then to be able to sit on that stuff. But this guy did it. He said I'm a power seller now. He's selling, he's full time eBay. So it is possible, but I think like a lot of things, unless you can actually make the thing, I think you're onto a winner if you can make something. I was watching a lady this morning. I watch a lot of YouTube, especially when it's raining and I ain't got a lot. I ain't got a lot of. I can't get out from my main job. And I was watching this lady this morning, and crazy. I said to my wife, she was making tiles. She was rolling out a piece of clay, and then she had this cutter thing. So she cut it, and then she made it smooth, and then she basically cut the size of the tile, and then she was using these little things like stamps to impress a shape into the clay before she obviously puts it in the kiln. And she's mega busy, this woman. You see some of what she's done, and she's only using shapes. She's putting like a heart, and then she's doing something else, and then she might have a star, and then it's all. You've got to start being creative, especially if you've got a creative streak, and even if you haven't got a creative streak, you can learn to be creative on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I think you should too, especially if you're looking for ways to earn extra money. There's loads of ways to do it. You just got to start something, and you've got to continue it. But I hope you enjoyed seeing you know, seeing a few of the things that I've put on my eBay today. I actually listed 22 items today. I've got a lot of watches on them already. Literally 2 or 3 hours later, I've got some watches on there, and I'm going to be listing some more when I finish this video, because her indoors is telling me I've got my orders. I've got to do as I've told. So, but it's all money. It's all money. Yeah, you know, it's all, if it's in your garage and it's laying there and no one can see it, you're not going to sell it. Stick it on eBay. Stick it on eBay. Do a listing, good till cancelled. Yes, obviously you've got a maximum amount of time that you can list your item. And I think the secret of eBay as well is to not be greedy. Yeah, not be greedy. Don't expect to put a bag on there that you paid £6 for and sell it for £16. There are people perhaps who are doing it who have got big shops and they're, you know, people are picking the colour they want. But, you know, be happy. I think a guide with eBay, if you buy something for a fiver, this is just my opinion. If you can buy something for a fiver and then sell it for £8 plus the postage, you've got half a chance of selling that item. If you start, I think now, eBay, as much as it's a fantastic platform, I think if you start buying an item for a fiver, doubling it to a tenner, and then you're putting another £3.5, £4 postage on it, I think you're going to struggle. I might be wrong. I suppose it depends how nice your product is. But I know with the stuff I sell, it's nothing. It's all quite nice stuff, but you know, it's not top of the market. If you know what I mean. It wouldn't be in my garage if it was. It'd be, you know, it'd be in a boutique. I think that was the trouble that me and my wife found when we were doing boot fairs. We were doing like local boot fairs, and don't get us wrong, we was making money, but where we was perhaps buying a bag, like a really nice bag for £12, and over the market we was trying to get like 25s for them because they were £35 in the shops around here where I live. We were struggling to get 25s. We was getting like 20s. You're still nicking £7 and £8 on them, but the trouble with a boot fair is you've got you've got what I call boot fair mentality. People seem to walk around a boot fair and they think they're going to get it for free. They don't care if the item's worth £30. They want to pay £1 for it, and you're always going to get them sort of people. Yeah, but you do get the people. You still do get people at boot fairs who are like me. If I walk round and I see something that should be £30, and the geezer's selling it for 15, 18, £20, and I know I need it, I'm going to buy it. But there's a lot of people, they go to boot fairs and they're just not in that mindset. That's why really, if you are selling new products, you really want to be aiming to go to a market. But then if you go to a market, you're going to be hit with the big fees. I know, like some of the markets down in London where I used to go, there's 70, £80 for a pitch. I would say if you're a young guy, if you're just starting out, you'd be better off buying some pound lines, buy things that you can buy for 45, 50p. You know, balls of string, pegs, simple things, everyday items that people need, and doing a boot fair with that stuff. And you might, you know, you've got half a chance, and then you can just go to a boot fair. Then people don't mind paying £1. Yeah, they'll pay £5 for an hot dog. Yeah, I've seen people walk up, they'll spend £15 at a burger van, and they won't buy their daughter like a £5 pair of shoes. Yeah, food. I think food's definitely where it's at. Yeah, a lot of people, when it comes to food, they don't worry about spending money. I know I don't. I could be out anywhere, and if I was hungry and it was a burger and it was £6, I'd buy it. You know what I mean? People might say it's because I'm greedy, but I would, because people, you got to eat, and Anyway, I'm going to end my video there. It's gone on a little bit. Please, if you can, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Please, if you can, like my video. That helps me as well. And if you can, give me a thumbs up. And I do hope you enjoyed watching my video and seeing all my beautiful wares. Thank you.